Hi guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here this morning. I hope you are all doing well. Good morning to you, Cassie. We'll try and be here. I've got 33 pages done in this book so far, but not this one. It's looking great. Thank you very much and well done for getting 33 pages done. Oh, it's gone a bit dark. Good morning to you too, Pam. I'm home, yay. Yeah, I was usually in here straight up and it's like, I hope you're okay. That's always fun with Heather. Oh, I'm not sure about fun all the time, but yeah, as long as you have fun, that's the main thing. Let me see now. Property brightness has got a bit dark. Hopefully that's a bit better. Okay, let's go. Well, I'm making this part 4 of 4. I did get the table done last night. I was just playing around with the mouse before and got that done. Anyway, this is Crystal Vogel's wonderful Volume 3, World of Christmas Elves. It is a wonderful book, but it doesn't say wonderful in the title, if I could read it, because it's not in English. But regardless, the pictures say 1,000 words, and it's a glorious book. Anyway, it's my first picture in this book because, like a lot of my other books, I haven't even started in them. It is looking great. Thank you very much, Pam, and it's so nice to have you in chat this morning, girlfriend. Hope you're doing okay and you've had a pretty good week. It's about time you got some reprieve. Bea won't be here. She's got a friend coming over to visit her and help her out a bit for Christmas, so she won't be here this morning. So hello, Bea, if you do happen to watch this back. I have my just warm coffee because I didn't make a fresh one. So here we go. Oh, and before I start, might as well get it out of the way. I have my brush-o crystals and I did some swatching. So when you put you can use them in various ways. You can use them as a watercolour paint, or you can put crystals on a paper and then spritz it with water, which is what I did, and activate it. But even though this is crimson, there's specks of blue and purple and all sorts of colours in there. And even on the back you can see, or you can get a paintbrush and blend it all in if you want. I like it like this, the crystals, the way they just explode with colour. So there's a few reds. I have 24 colours. So there's pretty much 4 reds, vermilion, see the orange, and you've got all these specks of red and everything through it. Just an explosion of colour. Yeah, look at this one. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And the black, wherever it is, so that's the dark brown. It's got specks of orange and other colours through it. The white is pretty much white. I did get a couple of little specks in there, but it is pretty much white. And see the black, that's the grey, sorry, but it's got blues and oranges and a tiny bit of yellow in it. And that's the black, and that's got orange specks and all that sort of stuff. Not just one colour black. They're absolutely gorgeous, but you can use them in various ways. But that's the brush-o crystals. Anyway, so I swatched them, so I thought I'd show you the colours. I hope you enjoy your day and doing Christmas stuff with your friend. Alrighty, what will we do? I might get this little guy done here. I'm not sure what. Must be a little pot of paint that he's got in his hand there. And I'm not sure what this bit is here. Something that he's painting. So I'm starting off with a little bit of peach, 939, and all Prismacolors. So I hope everyone's had a good week. I set this up last night, and of course there had to be some sort of update with YouTube, and when I brought it up, it's put your encoder in, and it's like, why can't they leave things alone? And I thought, well, I hope it works. And then this morning, I set up as usual and just prayed for the best. Anyway, it worked out. Thank goodness. Like panic mode. Just leave things alone. It's a bit too pink for my liking, so we'll see. A little bit of light peach. So what's everyone been up to? Anything exciting? All getting ready for Christmas? Not this little black duck. I don't have to worry about any of that. I just put a bit of white pasta through his nail. And his nails sticking out too much. Oh, I can't stand males with long fingernails. Oh, it's just, nah. To each their own, but yeah, nah. No. I just think it looks revolting. Maybe just a tiny bit of henna. His tongue. I hope I'm being close enough. Hey y'all, hey Heather. Good morning to you, Kazi. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. You did well getting all those pages done in your book. This is my first one in this book. Give his cheeks a bit of colour. I have to think where his cheek is because he's smiling. He's got a big beam on his face. Okay. And just a little bit of red on his nose. I'm not going to worry about eye detail. It's pretty fine the way he is. Yeah, it'll do. I hope this is not too brown, but just a bit of shadow under his hat. What's been happening? Well, not too much on my end, I don't think. Pretty quiet sort of a week. I didn't get up to too much mischief. inks. Colour will I do? What colour will I do this clock? There's so much wood in here, and the clock's probably wood anyway. But you could do it orange or any colour you wanted, really. I might do this spider. Making that greeny colour. Little bit of apple green, 912. And I'll make it. It's a nice blue. Let's see. I'll try a bit of Caribbean Sea, whatever the number is, because it's rubbed off. You're in the UK, Cassie? Lovely. Born in the UK, Scotland citizen, but live in Australia. I did a couple of these pages with Albert Dürer, so it went faster. I'm not exactly known for speed colouring, that's for sure. You still got your accent pen. My descent, my father's side is Scottish. My name is Scottish through and through. You couldn't get any more Scottish if you tried. What colour will I do his body? %70 French grey, 1074. He's a friendly spider, though. Some people are going, there's no such thing. No, I won't use green. Maybe a little bit of artichoke, 1098. Okay, now for his web. Okay, all right, back to the thing that I was doing. I used to love using Tuscan red. I'll make the clock Tuscan red. Well, 6 o'clock this morning, I've got Wesley doing laps over the top of the papa sun. Just ignored him for a bit, ended up opening the door because he's driving me nuts because he's pretty persistent. Obviously, he really wants to go out, and then I don't know how long after that, he's losing his mind because that mongrel black cat, whoever doesn't curfew it, is out there. And of course, his tail's fluffed up like a raccoon. I wish his tail was like that 24/7. It's just, I love it when it's all fluffed up. But yeah, he was losing his mind. So I got up and went to the blind and just quickly opened it up a bit. I mean, I don't like waking up in the dark in the morning, so I opened it a bit anyway. But yeah, I opened it up and he took off. He was walking along the back fence above the catnip. Oh, it's just whoever owns that damn thing. I wish they'd bloody curfew him. Drives me up the wall. Good morning, dear Diane. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. No, unfortunately, I was just 6 years when my parents brought us here. My dad never lost the accent. My brother has a hint of accent. Sister and I, nothing of Aussie all the way except passport. My girlfriend from high school are Scottish, and if she talks to you or her friends or anyone, she's normal, perfect Aussie accent. And her parents are both passed now, but even with her daughter, if she speaks to her daughter or her daughter speaks to her, they bring that really strong accent back in. It's so funny. And then she'll talk to me and she'll just be normal. And then when she talks to her daughter or used to talk to her parents or whatever, that accent straight away. I mean, it's good that she's kept it, but I don't know why she does it. I've never really asked her. That's pretty. I like that together. That's really nice. So I did use the Tuscan Red, which is 937. Might use these somewhere else. And Goldenrod 1034. And I don't really do it, but I have a little bit for the wood in here. Not the table, just up along the back here. A couple of times just to blend and push the colours of the wood around, but I'm going to do it here. And it does, using a blender pencil, does make the colours pop more. It does brighten them up. I'll show them the friend that does art with me, Bev, when she come over, and I'll show her some pictures. And and the one that I started off when I first used Prismas for the very first time. And I used to burnish every millimetre of that page. Yeah. Just for a different colour. So it's not exactly the same. A bit of sienna brown. Sienna brown. 945. Just over on the corner. I want to use those three somewhere else. I like those colours. Everything I look at in here is wood. Wood. Maybe. But I change my mind all the time. I'll do goldenrod. On this little curtain. And I might use a little bit of sienna brown, 945. I mumble a lot, so I'm very conscious of when I talk on the stream. I'm shocking. My mum used to tell me off all the time, stop mumbling. And then this morning, because of the bit of change through YouTube and the cogwheel was there, I looked at it in the settings and it's like, oh, 1080. So I put it on 1080 because I think a lot of my videos have been like at 360 or something, some lousy quality. And my computer is 1080. That's why I got this laptop for streaming, because it was 1080 and all the settings and everything, and my OBS is 1080, but I think my videos have been at a low quality, so I put it on 1080 and it seems to be doing okay. I'll be right back. My video has totally stopped. I can hear the stream, but I'm seeing a black screen going, trying my TV. You're welcome, Dwight. Hopefully you get it up on your TV or just refresh. Interchangeable accent. Yeah, my brother does that too. Thanks, Cassie. It's been a long haul. I spent most of this year pretty unwell, many months in and out of hospital. Coming home was like going to a new house. Oh, well, I'm certainly hoping to have a much better 2026, girl. Curtain over here too. Mustn't forget that bit. So I've got my old laptop there, and it's been, well, I don't know, I was 4 days short of a 12-month update. So it just sits there. I don't use it. I'm not doing anything with it. It's a 720. That's where I had a lot of trouble streaming, and I went and bought the 1080 when I was on the farm. So spent whatever on a laptop that I don't even use. And my laptop that I have here that I use, my 1080, it's plugged in all the time to power, but the battery won't update anymore. It just will not update. So I get out my laptop, my old laptop last week, and thought I better do the update. It's been almost 12 months since I've touched it. So I got it out, and of course it's Windows 10, so it's old and in perfect condition. And yeah, plugged it into power and away she went and charged up to 100%. It's like the bloody laptop I've got now won't even do that. And yet that just when did I buy that? 2017 or something like that. I can't remember now. I'd have to have a look. And it still charges up just fine. But it's Windows 10 and it doesn't have the power. It won't update to Windows 11. So I updated it a few days or so ago. And then it got to the stage where it's like there's some updates that just won't update. Do you want to extend it to October 26? I was like, well, yeah. So I did that, free of charge. And it still wouldn't do the additional update. Security and all that sort of stuff. So, it's no good to me, I don't use it. It is just sitting there and I've hummed and hawed about it. I thought I'm going to take it up to my neighbour because she hasn't got a laptop and I'm going to give it to her and she can use it. At least it will be used. I wonder what... no, they're not. I was just thinking, I wonder if there's spider eggs up there, but no, they're not. Tuscan red away. And what will I use? It's always fun trying to choose colours. Maybe some. I don't usually use the gold. I use it. But we'll see. We'll see. Me too, Heather. Now that I've gotten diagnosed with a few things, we are getting treatments and much better control of all the symptoms. Should be lots less hospital. Awesome, girl. Oh, Heather, that is lovely of you. She will also get plenty of use out of it. It's only these young ones that need the newest systems for their games, etc. Yeah, she wants to do photos and everything, and her hubby's got an iPad. Neither of them have a laptop. And you need a laptop or something if you're going to do a USB, and she has a lot of photos. And you can't plug a USB into an iPad. So I'll give it to her. I mean, I hummed and hawed about it, thought about it. I'm not using it. There's not a lot on it. I'll have to uninstall my Big Fish app and clean it up a bit. There's very minimal. There's probably just 2 photos or something on it. There's not much on it. I thought about it late last night and I thought, yeah, I'll give it to her. And I want to swatch my perfect pearls and play around with them. It just doesn't stop. I was looking at one thing and it's like all the different uses for them and you can't remember, even like with the brusho crystals with these, you can use them as a watercolour paint, you can use them, and do backgrounds with them like this. You can use them wet on wet. You can use them dry, wet, dry, spritz, blah, blah, blah. Use them with stencils. There's all sorts of things you can do. We're trying to remember everything. Anyway, my perfect pearls are sitting there and I want to swatch them. My embossing powders. But there's also, if you didn't know, there's embossing glaze. And the Tim Holtz Ranger, whatever, embossing glaze is like embossing powder, but it's translucent. So if you say, this was a stamp, I can put embossing ink over the top and use embossing glaze, and you will see that underneath, whereas embossing powder is opaque. You can't see through it. So I got 2 colours, so I want to play around with those as well. And it just, it doesn't stop. There's just a million things I want to do. What's this one? This is Marine Green 988. I'll do the door. A bit of grey. I don't like the metallics in the prisms very much. But it can go good. Like I just put that over the top of the marine green. And it's not a bad colour when you mix it with other colours. There was something else. I'd have to look at my swatch book I used it with. And together, really nice. But on its own, nah, I'm not real keen on it. I use a bit of artichoke. You can't tell much difference between the artichoke and the gold, actually. But if I use the gold and then the artichoke over the top of it, the gold is good with good with some other pencils. What do you know, Wes? Well, that's too similar. Mm. What are you doing, Mr. Wes? You looking for that mongrel cat? Just a little bit of cream, 914. Should sharpen that.
Forgot to say I'm back Laugh Out Loud. I have the video and the audio on my TV. Going with your Christmas shopping for the grandkids. I just like the pencils that say gold and it's green gold. I love the green gold in the... See, I haven't used my pencils that much and I'm starting to forget. Faber-Castell polys, I think it is, the green gold in them. I love that green gold. Yeah, gold and it's green gold, yeah. Yes, guys, I'm doing great with my shopping. Everybody's getting cash. Sounds good. Nice and easy. Darken up a couple of areas. Oh, where's it done? Had enough of you at 6 o'clock this morning, mister. Yes, all right. Seeing you ask so nicely. He's not a big, he never ever whinges getting fed, or he's not a whingy, whiny cat. He'll chatter every now and again, and he asks to go out before, give a bit of a meow. He doesn't do that very much either. He'll give a bit of a croon every now and again, and what? He doesn't purr. He's been a bit smoochy a couple of times, come up and just jumped up, and it's like, what's your problem? It's not raining. Because he usually gets like that when it's raining. He'll come up, get real smoochy. He's like, gotta go to his mama, gotta go to his security blanket. But if it gets too heavy, he doesn't like that, he'll take off. And he could end up hiding under the doona. Actually, I might... I'm supposed to use this one. So you can see the hands on the clock a bit better. Oh, I'm having a hard time focusing with my eyes this morning. Alright, back to this little pot. just a man-child. Did I read that out loud? I've been using green gold more, and when I need something to show that's really gold, I use paint. Yep. Hannah, what are you doing for Christmas? Nothing. I do nothing. It's just another day. Going to see friends, or will you go Christmas thing in your village? No, don't do anything. Nothing. Just another day. Don't celebrate it. Don't bother with the tree anymore. Might watch a movie. Probably won't even get some nibblies or anything. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll get something, but no, don't do anything anymore. Don't worry about it. I've got a couple of deliveries coming around the 21st, 22nd. Will I be able to hang out for a couple of days and open them for myself Christmas Day? Probably not. Probably not. I'm hopeless. I don't know what he's painting down here. Because I've got the paintbrush bristled green. Oh, yeah, like that. These boots. I want them to stand out a little bit though. Where's this one? Oh, what did you get? I haven't got anything yet, haven't come yet. I ended up, I did I show them last week? I think I did. I did shrink plastic and made a few little charms. And then I realised I haven't got any real just shapes, plain circles, squares or whatever to do charms. So I end up going on the Temu. It's like, don't go over. Well, you know, I've got everything but. And towards the end, it's like, well, I've got other stuff on order, but I still haven't ordered the die cuts, so I had to look for them. Anyway, I've got a set, 6 different shapes, but there's like a heap in each one. A heap of circles, varying in size right down. Some rectangles, some squares, so I ordered those. And I found a few yeah, I can't even think. I know there's 14 items. Some more. This time, instead of getting the plastic fold, I'm getting the envelopes with the magnetic sheets for my die cuts. I've ordered some of those because I'm running out of storage in my folder, which is very heavy. I'm talking because I'm trying to think where I was. What was I colouring? Oh, yep.
his boot. Yep, so I've got more die cut storage, but this time I'm getting envelopes. You've got to do a snowy boot. Yep, 14 items. I can't remember what I've got. Die cuts. Storage folders from the die cuts. I can't remember. Happy TV shopping. Yep. And I've got an iron gate. I ordered that off eBay because I found that cheap compared to what normal prices are at a art store or Amazon or anything. Heaps cheaper. So it's an iron door. It's a 5-piece. It's got like you'd find the iron gates to a cemetery or a castle or something like that, medieval. Anyway, the iron gates with a key, a lock and a chain. So I got one of them on order from eBay. And I have my lusters coming, which, excuse me, are wax metallic rub-ons. And I found them at Jackson's Art. They're expensive. Like that. No, not Jackson's Art. Hang on. No, they're coming off from Amazon. So they were quite expensive, but I'm getting all 4 sets, and it was a hell of a lot cheaper. So getting them together, that was a good deal. So I grabbed those. So I've got all 4 sets of them coming. Or else. Yeah, 3 orders. eBay's my iron gate. Amazon is my luster wax rub-ons. And the rest is off TV. Sounds nice. Yeah. Yes. I haven't bought anything else. So I've got to stop collecting. It's supposed to be junk journals. Just a couple of spots there that I want to fix up. Done his boot. Now let's do the old girl. Rosy beige. God, you've got me thinking now. I'm trying to think what else is on there. Oh, I've ordered a new corner punch. I did all the corners of these, and I was ready to throw my corner punch across the room. One of these. And I've been told that you can use like wax paper or whatever and it'll sharpen them up. And someone on YouTube said foil. Well, I tried the foil and that didn't even work. That I couldn't even cut it. And then I got wax paper there and I was trying that, and I think it did for a little bit, but yeah, I was ready to throw it across the room. It was just not cutting right through and making a mess out of the corners, and I had to get scissors, and yeah. And so I didn't get to play around with the perfect pearls and that yesterday because I spent half the day doing that and then tidying up my swatch book, which is getting quite full. And these stupid girls here. Like, you got these pages with all the holes down. Anyway, I put SS, she's full. And I put 10 new spare pages at the back, and I put them all in, and I thought something doesn't look right, and I thought, nah, I think it's okay. I looked at the side and I thought, no, I think they're all in there. So I put them all in, and then I'm flicking through and making sure they're all in there, and yep, right at the back, the last couple, somewhere in here, there was a couple of holes. A couple of holes that weren't in. I thought, I knew it, so I had to take it all out again. Redo it again. But yeah, she's full. I didn't do anything new. No, I just wrote out my oxides. I didn't bother writing all the names out and everything. Some of them, I think, the sprays, I think there's 36 plus colours or something like that. And then the pads, now they've got the little mini oxide pads out instead of the big ones. They've just released them not long ago. But yeah, anyway, she's a fool. And then I've got my lusters coming. So yeah, I caught up on a little bit of swatching. What else have I got here? I got my Brusho crystals, and I had 4 new oxides. I love the oxides. I love them. Anyway, I had 4 new oxides. So yeah, anyway, I swatched all these out. I've got 13 oxide sprays, and I did them and a couple of others, and I got a set of Harvest Moon Mica Stain. I love the burning ember. It's just, look at that. That's just beautiful colour. It's gorgeous. And then an Iron Gates. That was a set of 3. I've got to use what she's using. I've got to have what she's shocking. Yeah, the vintage photo distress spritz and the walnut stain. I'm not that keen on them. I took them out of the plastic sleeve from a swatching, and I had to get a tissue and wipe it all out. This comes off. It's like a bloody pan pastel. So you need to, or a chalk pastel. You can rub it off. This is laminated, but yeah, not that keen on them. And this one, when I ordered it, I got it, and it's like, what the hell? It was empty. It's just a powder, and you got to fill up the bottle with warm water and let it sit for 10 minutes. But the colour of it is just gorgeous. So I got that. But when I first got it, it was funny. I looked at it, I go, what the hell? It's empty. And this one, I've only swatched it once before, and then I went to do this, and the bloody nozzle's blocked already. So I don't have another nozzle for it, which you can buy, of course, because they're all money makers. But I'll try and clear that one somehow first. Otherwise, I've only used it once, and then tried to swatch it then, and for that, and it's like it's bloody blocked already. Even though I clean the nozzles straight after. Looking, still doing her, getting distracted. We've got a few days of 30, 30, 33, 36, couple of 30s, got some nice weather. Because at the moment, I'm over it. I've even got, I had the heater on all day yesterday, unfortunately, but I'm not going to freeze. And then this morning, I got the heater on again.
Oh, you'll have to show us those lots of things. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I will. I finally bought an art supply that I've never bought. 12 white Prismacolor pencils. I got tired of running out of white. We're running them down to stubs. Yeah, white and black. They're two very well-used pencils. Currently doing a project with my psychologist. Deck of cards. Have an emotional quality that I had, and so at the end I will have 52 cards I can remind myself about. Oh, cool. Altered deck of cards. Sounds like that sounds interesting. There's projects on, like with the junk journalists, they do tags. And one lady, she's doing 52 cards, I think it is. There's a prompt for them. And she gets them out and embellishes and puts stuff on them and does all sorts of stuff with them, and they come up really good too. They were over $9 at Amazon, so I kept checking and I found if I bought 12 plus on Blick, they were only, that's the way. You gotta watch Amazon. Some things are cheap, but a lot of stuff isn't. Might want to try using a graphite pencil, colour the corners, and keep cutting it. Might want to try using a graphite pencil, colour the corners, and keep cutting it. It works to sharpen pencil sharpener if you sharpen lead pencils. Yes, it does work with a pencil sharpener. $1.14. Bargain. Colours blenders too. Yep. I think they're just the absolute best white pencil. Yeah, they're white, they're black and good. Same as if you get a zip that is stiff, especially metal ones, and rub a pencil over the teeth when it's closed and will run smoother. Yep. That or nail polish, clear nail polish. I have that syndrome, but I have what she is using. I'm glad it's not just me. I like handy tips. Yeah, so do I. They're good. Yeah. Yeah, graphite pencil on your zip or clear nail polish. Trouble is, there's that many tips out there. I was like, oh, look at that. But you never remember them all. Remember old Martha Gardner? Still got her book there, I think. Old handy hints and tips and stuff. Don't remember them all, though. Possible. Not unless you're Martha Gardner or like you're really into that and you do remember stuff like that. But it's like, that's really cool. What a handy tip. But I'm not going to remember it. Alright, bit of grey. A little bit of beige.
And I've got old Posca. So I loved Avatar when it came out, the first one, but it was also heart-wrenching as well. Gut-wrenching, heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching. For me personally, just seeing the destruction, that beautiful tree and just the creatures and everything. And then Way of Water, which I haven't seen yet, was on the other night, so I did watch it. And of course, right at the start, if you have seen it, it's like, here we go. I'm going to have a hard time watching it. And then I watched some more, and eventually it's like, I really feel like doing the. I want to get onto these pearls, perfect pearls and stuff. So this is like Sunday night or whatever. I still haven't done. And then I was doing something else. I think I had a video to finish watching, so I think I finished that. I might have coffee and then something else. So yeah, I didn't get around, as usual. I didn't get around to it. Hopefully I'll get around to it today, but I want to clean up that laptop and take it up to my neighbour. So who knows? And yeah, I did. I had a hard time watching it, some of it. And then towards the end, when they were really fighting back and starting to destroy the humans and whatever, that's when I got into it. It's like, so if you've seen the second one, and of course the third one's coming out, that's why there's all the, they've had them on the telly. But just, yeah, I have a hard time watching it. Good morning to you, Lulu. Wow, loving this page. Thank you very much. I love Avatar movies. Can't wait to see the next one. Yeah. I just want to bawl my eyes out. I know it's just a movie, but no, it's heart wrenching. And those whale creatures that you know, like, sorry for anyone who hasn't seen it. And it's like they did, the bastards, they bloody killed her. And she had a young one. Ah, no, see, no, anyway, nice. No, it's cloudy outside today. But we've got some more weather coming. Working, so working. Poet and didn't even know it. Well, it's good to have you here, girl. What else? I'm trying to avoid, like, everyone's wood. Well, that's what I was going to do. She looks like a little girl. I've got some bright colours in there, but I didn't want to go too. Come here, right down at the bottom. I keep changing my mind. It's like, oh, what about that one? What about that one? Alright, I've got some pinks out. yucky pink. And they're not really yuck, but my least favourite colour. A little bit of blush pink, 928. She looks like a little girl. Deco pink. Oh, this heater sometimes, I swear it blows out cold air. Got a skin to do as well. Deco pink, Deco peach 1013. For her skin. Oh, I'll be back in a sec, guys. I hope this is inside. I feel cool. Ready for my legs. Right, fine. The outside. He was curled up on the blanket on the back of the couch. And now he must have gone outside again. But yeah, gee, I can feel that on my legs. It's cold. Stupid weather. Probably not the colour of the ears, but I'll try it. Clay rose. Just a little bit shadow. Oh, Wesley, where are you? It's cold. Light peach, 927. A little bit of henna for her cheeks. Pink, 929. 929. Sharpen that first. Yeah, it's so sad what humans do. We're the world's biggest creature, the ecosystem. We destroy them.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know it's just a movie, but oh god, it does me. First time I saw the first Avatar, that was brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But when it came to the destruction and the tree, I just sat there silently, just streaming with tears. Absolutely devastated I was. Oh, I used to love documentaries growing up. Can't watch them anymore. Not if they've got animals in them. I know nature. They need to eat and all the rest of it, but I can't watch. A little bit of salmon pink 1001. Then I'm thinking I don't like that. So I'm going to make it white. Stupid heater, stop blowing out cold air. It's supposed to be summer and warm and longer, like warm. And electricity bill's supposed to be down, but it's not going to be. Because I've got my bloody heater on all the time. What colour? Maybe I'll make her dunny. Yeah, last week I didn't stream because I hummed and hard about it. And then about 7:30 or something, girlfriend messaged and I ended up going around having a couple of drinks. Got home at 20 to 1 in the morning, hadn't set up stream. Thought, no, I'm not streaming in the morning.
And I had Pam and B. It's like, are you okay? Where is she? I haven't heard from her. She's not responding. I'm okay. I just slept in. And I did. I woke up about 2 minutes to 9. Well, I was supposed to be streaming in 2 minutes. um, Beige 997. Oh, I forgot her shoes. I haven't done her shoes yet. Oh, I'm sorry I have to go now. Thanks for streaming, Heather, and good night all. Thank you very much, Cassie, for being here. Hope to see you again, girl. You have a nice night. Sleep. It must be late for you. Yeah, we were both so worried about you. Don't worry about me, girl. I'm fine. I'm fine. Now, she's here. Let's see what happens when I put these two together. Oh, I'll try a little bit of henna. And a little bit of light peach. They go good together. That's a funny sort of a noise. It's only ever happened once, so it was probably, I don't know, was it the next day? I can't remember, after I cut the cabinet up. A bird got in. I haven't had one since that I know of, touch wood. God help it if it does. But I hear little noises like that and I was like, I hope a bird doesn't get in here. Because Mr. Wes would lose his mind. More wood. So I will do, I'll make the band around it metal, I guess. Might not be actually, I think it's just layered.
Shadow where she's sitting. And try and make the barrel a different colour to the floor so it stands out a bit more. Funny how you keep going back to the same colours all the time. Trying to use a few different colours, like the chestnut, which I haven't really used. So what's on the agenda, guys, for the rest of the week? Christmas shopping, cooking. Um, oh, that was the one for white beards and stuff. You put some ginger root. Ginger root, white Posca. Good for white hair, beards and things like that. I'll put some ginger root into that as well as the white. And it comes up good. Yep, I still want a dark colour. What colour? Here we go. I'll start dragging them all out again.
Oh, the French grape. I need to sharpen it.
I'll be watching the grandkids on and off before school gets out for Christmas. My agenda today is getting my butt moving on my altered card project and maybe colour something, do a load of washing, and that's it for me. Sounds pretty good though, Pam. There's a bit of artwork in there. I need to do some washing too. But I got all mine done. And there's a few hot days coming up. So whatever I'm wearing today and a couple of other things, maybe my sheets. Stupid light, the might sharpen that one too. The clotheslines, I hate them. I want me old Hoyles hoist. This stupid thing up against the fence and not enough room. I like getting my washing all done one day. Sheets, clothes, whatever, towels, whatever, get it all done. Put it out in the old Hoyle on a nice day, get it all in on the one day, done. Can't really do that here. Not enough room on the clothesline, I hate it. I like to do the housework on Fridays if I can. Get it all done. Not as motivated as I used to be. Get up first thing in the morning, strip the bed, put the washing on, the sheets, vacuum and dust, put that load out, put another load on, clothes and everything, towel, whatever. Get it all done. Finish my housework. And then about 2 o'clock that afternoon or whatever, depending on the weather, and get it all back in, make my bed, have a shower, all done. And probably because I'm getting older, lazier, prefer to do artwork. But the other night, I had was it Friday night? I had pizza, pigged out because I didn't have my light and easy. I don't for 2 days. I only get 5 days worth. What am I going to do? Oh, I could really go a pizza. So I get a family, you get 2 meals out of that. So I'd have some the next day too. So I did, I went and got a pizza. And I enjoyed it. And I felt guilty. Because I lost weight on light and easy, and I certainly don't want to put it back on. So I had pizza for the next day as well, but I think it was Friday night. Anyway, I was that full. And I went to bed. I thought, I can't keep my eyes open. I'll just sleep till 9 o'clock. 7:15 till 9, set the alarm. So 9 o'clock, the alarm goes off, wakes me up. I get up. I could not get my shit together. I was, lethargic. I was just, couldn't get it together. So 20 past 10, I was back in bed.
And then at 3:30 I woke up and it's like, oh, I'm wide awake. What's the time? 3:30 in the morning. Are you kidding? Oh, no. And then I started thinking about a couple of things and so, why not? So I did. I got dressed, I got up, I put the kettle on, had a smoke. And then I thought of something else I've been wanting to do, and that's clean my walk-in robe. So I pulled the suitcases and a couple of Christmas decorations, whatever, off the top, dusted all that down and vacuumed the tops of the suitcases and spring cleaned them, put them back up there, went through every bit of clothing. So I'm going to be really tough. Yeah, I was so tough I didn't get rid of one thing. Not one bit of clothing did I get rid of. But I cleaned it all out, cleaned my drawers and, I'm clean and tidy and organised anyway, but just freshen up everything. Did all that. And by 9:30 in the morning, I was done, which is amazing. Even at 6 hours, I got it done. So, right, what do I do now? Some artwork. Got the whole day now. Heather, I'm sorry I missed your last few streams. Don't be silly, Lulu. Don't say sorry. You do what you got to do, girl. Life's more important than being in streams and stuff. But it's lovely to have you here when you can be here. Love having you in chat. Bee's not here. She's got a friend. She had a friend coming over. Cassie was here. She had to go. She's in the UK, so it's probably 1 o'clock in the morning or something late. A few others not here today. My son must be hiding from the kids. He came up to my room, didn't say a thing, laid down on my bed with the dog, and he's out. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I've got a small one too. Yeah, I do stupid things. Our priorities change when we get older. Yeah, do you want to do mine? It's so overdue, and I'll throw heaps for you. Yeah, once and well, I am still a bit the same. Cannot play and do artwork or whatever else, or sit on my butt and watch a movie until everything's done. Housework's done, like everything's got to be done. Pleasure, business before pleasure, as they say. My car is filthy. I cleaned up I had to organise my containers and a few other things in the garage. Although, yeah, I'm organised and everything anyway, but yeah, I did have a couple of rearrangements that I wanted to do. So I got that done as well. Whenever that was. But yeah, my car's filthy. The damn birds, I don't know what's going on with them at the moment. The street is just covered in bird poop. My window in the laundry has been bombed. There's got about 5 hits on it. And it's filthy, and I hate it every time I look at it. But at the moment, I don't know what they're doing. The birds, Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, because they're bombing the street and making a real mess. This pencil is broken.
feet are freezing. Ah. He just started snoring. Oh, I'm just pulling my socks up, guys. My feet are freezing. I'll do these couple of bits of wood. Do them later. You know how to pencil this beige sienna, because I mean beige is brown, tan, along those lines, and it's a pinky sort of colour. But because it's called beige, do you put it with the browns or do you put it with the pinks? It's a weird colour. Just saying, it goes with the browns, but blues, that's what I was looking at. Blue, blue, blue. Actually, I think that's periwinkle. Yes, it is. Oh, I haven't forgotten completely. White grey, periwinkle, and I still want another. He gets up for work at 3:30, so I'm sure he's tired. It's 5:30 PM here now. You can have a snooze before dinner. So has everyone put their wish list in? No, I need a pale grey or something. My hair. That's grey, so I don't want it too grey. Oh shit, sorry. Nearly jumped into my skin then, knocking my own pencil tray. Good lord.
I've got those three, but I'm not sure which one I'll use. You're a bit too grey. I think I'll go with the warm grey. And a bit of periwinkle. Wasn't it for you, Kat, that door would be shut. Are you going to sit down? Oh, Wait for it. Another one. Yeah, thinking about it. He's on top of the papa sun. He sleeps curled up on the back of the papa sun. But yeah, the paws are starting just slowly. He's going to have his morning siesta. And I can shut the door. The door's open. If he wanted to go out, he would have. He's just come back in. So I'm going to shut the door. And then 5 minutes ago, no, I'm asleep. I want to go back outside. Just to annoy my mother. I'll take a flying bolt to the kitchen. I'm not going to the kitchen. Wes, come and say hello. Come on. Come on. Hey. Hey, come and say hello. No. Nam said, Wes, come on. He's alright. He's just walking in front of me. There he is. There he is. Hello. What's he doing? He's the skinniest cat I've ever had. He'll just never be a big, fat, solid cat. I don't want fat, but obese, but all my cats have been really solid, and he's just like skinny mini. Oh, have a go. Have a go. Hey. What are you doing? What you doing? Come up on here. Come say hello to everyone. Yeah, he's not an affectionate cat. He's just not. You can smooch when it's raining and. Excuse me. Yeah, it gets smoochy when it's raining or a couple other times, but I rub his scent on everything. But no, he doesn't like cuddles. He does not like being picked up and cuddled. And the other night, he thought he'd get up on my lap and get comfortable, which is, doesn't happen often. And it's like, good on you, I was just going to bed. Oh. Well, I've got most of this done. And I am. I'm looking at it now and going, most of it that's left is like wood. wood, wood. More wood, some slippers.
Yeah, so not a whole lot. Oh, there he is, cute. Moves fast. I'll just put my butt there. I remember when you brought him home and showed us. Yeah, I know, he's so cute.
And he looks so cheeky. Now he's over on the papa side. Yeah, I took one look at that photo. And he looks so damn cheeky. And let me tell you, he's lived up to it. He's and even the vets when I picked him up after the shelter takes him to the vet and they get him to do sex and I pick him up from the vet. And because it was during COVID, I met him at the back door and they said, "Oh, he's cheeky. You got yourself a real character there." It's like, yeah, I thought that when I saw the photo, but I never asked him why and what he did. But I know when he swallowed that damn bloody hose off the overflow on the hot water service, I took him to the vet and they said, "We've had to sedate him." I said, "Yeah, I can hear him." And the whole surgery could hear him. Let me tell you, he's feisty. He's like a feral. He's got attitude. He's very feisty. He's like his mother. Just full of personality. Oh, God, do you want to hear something funny? Oh, my God. My girlfriend that used to live in here came to visit the neighbour. And so I went up as well, chatting away. We'd been there for a long time. And something come up, and she's talking about someone who said, I can't remember word for word, but they had a horse stud and they were training Brumbies and selling them to whoever. I gather it was a sheikh in Dubai or some rich Arab or something, whatever the name was that she said, whether that was the real name or not. But that's what it sounded like to me. It was, someone rich in Dubai or somewhere like that selling Brumbies to them for racing or something. I'm like, wait, what? I've been thinking about it ever since, and I thought we've got to have a few drinks for Christmas, and you've got to try and get her there because I'm going to eat her alive. Yeah, well, you don't race Brumbies in thoroughbred races. Thoroughbred racing is strictly thoroughbred horses, and they're not going to buy Brumbies for horse racing. Oh, it was just, and I was like, do people really believe that crap? Like, seriously. Oh my God. You can make the little pool horsey in colours.
like it's painted wood. Yeah, no, one step ahead of you, Diane. Hello, Sherry. Thank you for being here. Picture is looking lovely, Heather. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I did the tree. I'm going to do the Santa painted. They've got their paintbrushes there. And yes, I'm just thinking about what to do. Focus eyes for marking. Yeah, Brumbies in thoroughbred racing. It's like, wait, what? Did you train them for the Melbourne Cup? I'll eat her alive, you know that, don't you? It's like, what did you feed them? What bits were you using? Where did you race? Did you go to picnic races? I'll eat her alive. That's just a funny. Yeah, watching the Melbourne Cup. Oh, there goes a Brumby. Really? Who would believe that? Someone that doesn't know a damn thing about horses, for one. Yeah. It's like, I could not believe what I was hearing. There's three main races that people, prefer, like, get into for betting, and there's the thoroughbreds, Arabs, which are an endurance horse. They're great over long distance, and quarter horse, which is the fastest horse over a quarter mile, and they race big in America. Quarter horse racing, a little bit here, not much, not as much, but selling Brumbies to some sheik in Dubai or something. Nah, nah. I'm gonna leave that. I'll do the little paint pot first. Deco pink. I'm still gonna laugh about it. 1014. I see about hours later after I heard it, and I just couldn't stop laughing. Oh, I forgot. I put a bit of green on his hat as well. Really bright red. Scarlet Lake. Okay, Tommy. I don't know what it is about streaming. There goes my stomach. Hungry. Hey! Let's put that around when you put it behind that little pulley horse. Hey ladies, picture is looking lovely, Heather. Thank you, Sherry. I reckon they would believe it, but not an Aussie, I think. No, she's telling people in here and they're believing it. If you don't know a thing about horses, then I suppose you would know no different. But yeah, that's pretty naive because you see horses racing, they're all thoroughbreds. But then there'd be people that wouldn't know the difference. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see if it ever eventuates. If I get her in with a group of people, I'm going to eat her alive. I'm going to ask her questions she will not be able to answer. What's a Brumby? No, Brumby. 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 It's a wild. It's like your Mustangs in USA. It's like your wild horses. I just wanted to drop in and say Merry Christmas. I might not be able to make it next one either, so I want to say it now. Well, thank you very much, B, for dropping in. I hope you're having fun with your friend and plenty of laughs. Thank you, B. You've lost me. Merry Christmas to you too, B. Your laughing is too funny. Where are you able to hold a straight face? No, not with them, but if I can get her, especially with, like, if we have a few drinks or something and they can get her there. And I said to my friend, bring up about the racehorses, the Brumbies and that. Yes, I will. Oh, why didn't you just say that? I did. I know a little bit, apparently not that much. Laugh out loud. No worries, Lulu. Oh, it's lovely to have you in here. Thank you very much for calling in, B. I know you're busy and everything. Wow. Yeah, just a recap. My neighbour was telling me, Sherry, about a lady in here that was telling people that she had a horse stud, which is funny enough on its own, for Brumbies, and training Brumbies, and she was selling them to, from what I gather by the name, it was like I'm guessing, like, a sheik in Dubai, or, a rich Arab or something like that, and selling Brumbies to them for racing. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, she was telling me, and it's like, wait, what? And there's just that. There is some other stories as well, and it's just like, you are so full of shit. Like, and I'm gonna, because she's telling other big stories as well, and it's like, wait, what? You could write a book, with the stuff that's happened in your life, kind of thing. And it's like, yeah, well, too many porkies. We get her together and have a drink. I'm gonna eat her alive. I'm gonna catch her out. What were you feeding them? What bit were you using? How did you train them? How many days a week did you train? All sorts of questions. How many hands were they? Which is the height of a horse. What sort of plates were you using? Because you can get different sorts of racing plates, and which is shoes that you put on the horse. What kind of bit were you using? And I know that there's high restrictions on what bit you use when you are racing. Usually a D snaffle. That's all right. And then I'm going to turn around in front of everyone and say, you know what? You're so full of shit.
And the funny thing is, it's become friends with, because across the road's just using her for information. Anyway, trying to get information out of her. And it's like, you know what, you belong with across the road because you're as big a liar as she is. You suit each other. If you put pink under first and then you put red on top, you can really make beautiful red just pops. I think that's his elbow under there. I hope it's his elbow. Another look, not that might be right back. I got it now. I think thanks, Sandy's very Christmas beat and really seriously rolling on the floor laughing. Utmost horses around 13 to 15 hands on average. No. No, you got Falabellas, which is your little miniatures. They're about 9 hands, 10 hands. You got your little ponies, 11 hands, 12 hands. So, you know, your Shetlands are about 11, 12 hands, even a bit smaller. So your Falabellas are the smallest horse in the world. They're the little tiny, the miniatures. They're tiny. You've got Shetlands, you got ponies, you got Galloways. Galloways are the mid range, they're about 14 hands. And then you got your hacks, which are 15 hands and over. And a hack is not just 15 hands and over as in size, but a hack is just like a horse that you ride, you know, every day out in the paddock, go for a ride or trail. You're just riding a hack or you go for a hack. But if you're in the show scene, a hack is 15 hands and over. So the word hack means different things in horse language. And it's the same damn thing, it's hack. It's like there, and there. It's crazy. So in measurements, 10 centimetres is 4 inches, which is 1 hand on a horse. And then you get your Clydesdales and, you know, all that sort of, they're getting up to 16, 17 hands, some of them. Your Shires, which are sort of a big working horse, sort of like a Clydesdale. They're big boys. Percherons, they're huge, they're big boys. They can be a ton or more. They're very big boys. I had friends here that imported from Ireland and they had Percheron stud. An actual stud, not a Brumby stud, an actual breeding stud with a stallion that cost them about $60,000 or something. He was beautiful. Sam, he was big, gentle giant. He was amazing. I'm just looking what else. I'm pretty much done with Santa Claus. Where's my ginger root? Oh, absolutely, B. I mean, normally they would need paperwork. Oh, absolutely. You can't race anything but a registered thoroughbred that's got bloodlines and... Nah. I don't know. Yeah, anyway. I don't know anyone could believe that, but it's like, I wish I'd heard that. Obviously, I wasn't around at the time. Yeah, no. Yeah, you need paperwork, all sorts of stuff. Very strict, right? So you got his collar there, plus you got his beard. And he is wood, but I suppose they stuck some cotton wool on or something, I don't know. Yeah, no, you've got paperwork, training, registered like breeding lines, who the sire was, which is the stallion, who the dam is, which is the mare, all the, like, oh God, I can have fun. Now, so what was the name of your start? What was the name of your stallion? What was the bloodlines? Yeah, because you're full of shit. The two original horses, like going back through evolution, before before prehistoric days, after in modern times, human times, that is the Arab and the thoroughbred, and any horse is descended from them. And it's like dogs, the original dogs, and how they, now you can get a Newfoundland, you can get a Corgi, you can get a Chihuahua, you can get German Shepherd, you can get all these breeds. And that's what they do, like over evolution and generations and playing around with different, like, and you come up with all these different breeds and things. But the original two are thoroughbreds and Arabs. She's doing green like the Grinch. He's not finished yet, but gotta remember he's wood. And our Brumbies are actually a mix. Australian stock horses, thoroughbreds, and after the war, because we've got the whalers as well, and they used them in the war, and then after they let them all go. They just let them go. And of course, they crossbreed and all the rest of it, and you get your different breeds. And your Brumby is not a particular breed; they're a crossbreed. They've got bits of this and bits of that in them. There's thoroughbred in there somewhere along the lines, because they let them go. They escape, they get out, they go bush. If they're lucky, they can. Because a horse on their own is a dead horse. They're a herd animal. They need protection. They need to watch each other's back from predators. If they're lying down and sleeping, majority of the time they're standing up when they sleep. They do rest for a few hours. They lie down, and that's when they need a herd. So they can lie down, and you'll see one lying down flat out having a good old snooze, and then there'll be another one standing there that's just watching, or a couple of them keeping watch. The paperwork with thoroughbred, so yeah, seems like she's full of it. I mean, I know some are smaller or bigger, but I said on average. Yeah, well,
Sort of, Sherry. That's a very general, you know, like there's a lot of different breeds, a lot of different sizes. You know, you take little Welsh mountain ponies and that's why I sort of said, oh, because, you know, there's a lot of, there's a lot, everything from Shires to Clydesdales down to your little Falabellas, you know, like, there's a lot. Cool. Shires and Frisians are my favourite. Oh, yeah, they're beautiful. Shires are huge. They're a big working horse. I had a Palomino. He was a shit of a horse. His name was Tequila Sunrise. My daughter is in the dog show scene. And just as bitchy as the horse scene, probably. I can imagine. Friends of ours had a couple of Clydesdale horses, absolutely beautiful. Yeah. My daughter breeds a rare dog called the Swedish Laphound. Oh, yeah. She is one of two in the entire USA. They are mutts. Yeah. Oh, I just saw that 11:11, and then it changed to 11:12. Anyway, the rest is just, you know, tiny bits and pieces. There's a pair of slip-ons down there. There's the pot. I can colour that. Yes, I can colour that like it's painted, like Santa Claus and stuff. But she's pretty much done. That's the last of it on this stream. What will I do next week? I don't know, because it's just right on Christmas pretty much, and people are busy and all that sort of stuff. Will I stream next week? I don't actually know if I will, because it's right on Christmas and everyone's busy. Doesn't matter for me. It's just another day, but we'll, you know, stay tuned. I'll either have a thing ready for a schedule ready for the next day, or I won't. I'll either be here or I won't. Not a dog's laughing. No, well, they're purebred. But anyway, beautiful work, Heather. Thank you, Pam. I won't be here, so Merry Christmas. No, B, thank you for calling in today, girl. Have you got your girlfriend with you yet? I would just take a pass. Where are you? Well, it makes no difference to me, Sherry. It's just another day. I don't, you know, you're either there or you're not. Makes no difference to me. No, I either colour or thanks for streaming. You're welcome, B. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful Christmas if I don't see any of you beforehand. Don't say it back to me because I'm not doing Christmas. Looks beautiful. Thank you, Lily. Bye, everyone. Take care. She stopped out to an errand, so she'll be back soon. Oh, no worries. So B's like, quick, get in chat. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I don't know. Either will or I won't. Sherry, I would take a pass. Where are you? No, I'm streaming now. That's it. Yeah, I don't know. I either will or I won't. You take care, everyone. If I don't see you, means a lot to me. What does? Take a pass. Yeah, no, Christmas means a lot to you. I know what you mean. Love, they're just trying to give her a break, love. I had a break last week. No, sadly. Yeah. No, look, you all have wonderful time with family, just on FaceTime. But at least you do get to see them. You know, you will have contact with them. But anyway, everyone have a lovely Christmas. Hope you get your art wish list fulfilled. And have a few drinks and all the rest of it, and just have a great time. No fighting with family. Behave yourselves. Take care of yourselves, guys. Love you all, and I shall see you soon. Bye.